Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. It's nice to see you. I'm in a random park in Melbourne, staring at a bird. It's sitting up there on the piece of art, and we'll see if we can get closer than that. Welcome everyone, I hope you are well. So I am in a random park in Melbourne. There is a nice little pond here with lots of water birds. There is a big bird sitting up here. I don't know if you can see it drying itself off. We're going to have a little bit of a walk around. I've got a few new things to test today. So I'm streaming from my GoPro 13. I am trialing a new wrist thing for my mobile phone. Hello fallen star spirit, how are you? I know it's such a nice day. We've had pretty crappy weather here recently, as I dare say you probably have too, but it's been nice in the last few days, and tomorrow's going to be incredibly nice. So I will show you what I'm trialing when I get to a seat. I've also brought my Kalimba with me so I can play us some music, but we'll just have a really quick walk around this little pond, see if we can find the ducks. So there is one bird up there which you may or may not be able to see but we will definitely get closer to it. I hope you've been well. It's a little bit of a we had football madness here last weekend, and I think you've got all the rugby madness this weekend. So they normally have the rugby and the Aussie rule football finals a week apart. And then it settles down for a little while, and then everyone gets into the cricket. It's pretty much how it goes. So there's a really nice little rotunda over there we're going to go and have a sit down in as well. See if this water bird's decided to move since then. Hello Odyssey, really good to see you. Hello Michael, really good to see you. Tell me, did you get your job sorted? I know you had some waiting on people with clipboards. And Odyssey, I enjoyed your sky watching video this morning. I do challenge you to make those facial expressions while on the ground, which would be rather hard. So I do apologize again, Michael. I have not had a chance to go and mod everyone up too. So that will be done shortly. I hope you are well. So I will show you behind me shortly. We've got some really nice play equipment and everything too. I am trying this on a more zoomed in setting as well, so hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit more of the detail. So there's quite a big park here around me. Hello Rattlefish, really good to see you. Sorry, not Rattlefish. I shortened your two names together. Rattle Trap Fishing, I hope. Yeah, I haven't been live in ages, so I took a good part of, there's some birds, a year and a half off. I've only just started getting back into my streaming and everything, so it has been a little while. There we go, we've got the birds out. Oh, I can imagine. And today has become so bureaucratic that if you don't have the right bit of paper, they don't do what you want. So there we go, there's a heap of the birds up ahead. And we are going to go sit on the other side of that shortly, so we'll get to see a little bit of it. With this new setup I'm using as well, and I will show you it a little bit better. I have one hand entirely free, which is really nice. I can see the chat, which is really nice. And it means I can play instruments and stuff like that too. I got a heap of different GoPro accessories overnight, including one I can put on my chest, on my head, all those different areas. So we're currently in Brickmakers Park. Oh, here we got some ducks over here. Let's have a look. Coming our way. And what most people in Australia will do is, if it's lunchtime, they'll go get their food and sit in the park, or they'll go home. It's very much an outdoor society and culture here. We do We do love it. And the first bit of sunshine and we're out the front door is pretty much how it goes. So there is a heap of equipment over there, but I won't take us over there until all of the kids have finished their play. So we've got some really nice willows and stuff. There's a little path that goes around here. I'll take us down. I do like the way that the willows completely droop down to the water. It's one of the nicer parts. And one of the things I studied when I was doing my visual arts degree was biophilic design. And biophilic design is designed for well-being. Things that make people feel better, calmer. And one of the main features of this is water. So water is something that will always calm and soothe us. Be it whether we're looking at a picture of it, whether we're sitting next to it, it's one of those very calming things. Hello, Lauren Love, I hope you are well. Welcome, welcome. We are currently in a park in Australia, in the city of Melbourne. I'm going to take us on a little bit of a walk. Then I'm going to find a bench and show you a couple of things, play a little bit of music, and we'll go from there. So we obviously have a lot of succulents here, being that most of our plants need to be drought tolerant and frost tolerant, which is quite a hard thing to do. So we do get a huge fluctuation in weather, more so than the extreme of recent years. So anyway, let's get to the ducks again. So do let me know if anyone wants to hear anything in particular, and I'll do my best to sing while I walk. There is actually water in there, but it's well and truly covered by all of the reeds at the moment. And being in the start of spring, there are bees everywhere. So let's get some of these bees. Yeah, they're right there. It's a bee farm. This is also one of my favourite. I can't quite remember which the name is. One of the ferns here, but I think they call it a fan fern because it fans out so much. And I do love anything that throws good light and shadow. So anything that can catch the sunlight really nicely. Like prime example up here. Gets my little tick of approval. So quite a lot of us are all over the world at the moment. Lauren is, and I think you're in Hong Kong still at the moment. Fallen Star's in New South Wales, whereas I'm in Victoria. We're both in Australia. Michael is in Canada. Odyssey is in South Australia. Rattletrap I know is over in America. So we've got people all over the place. And it is currently about Wednesday lunchtime in Australia. So we're all in different time zones. So here we go. And one of the things I do love about our country is we do have these little parks everywhere. So no matter where you are, within a block or two there's a park. And if that's not big enough, within 4 or 5 there's a really big one. So it does make for a slightly more interesting outdoor time. So let's go find these ducks again, and then I will get myself sitted down. Sitted down is hardly the good English. I will go and sit down. Here's some more bees. I know a lot of you will be coming out of summer now into autumn or fall, depending on what you want to call it. We're in the start of spring here. So spring is my absolute favourite season here. It's warm but not too hot. Nature's very, very happy. We're about to go into the magpie swooping season, which happens every year. And that's also one of the reasons I befriend the magpies, is to make sure it's not me. I can understand that. Wouldn't be a nice place to be at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can find us some ducks. I don't know if you can see up ahead on top of this, there's a white and black bird up there that's sunning itself out. Hello cars, how are you? Really good to see you. I've been very impressed by some of your recent videos. I particularly liked the one when was it Chicken of the Woods was the hat. That made me laugh. Here comes some dragonflies. There we go. So I am filming this on my new GoPro 13, and this is on the slightly more zoomed in setting. So I figured, saying we were going to be doing more of the naturey stuff, that I would at least try to give us a slightly more zoomed in. So we are currently, again, as I said before, in the Brickmakers Park. So, and it's a nice day. We're starting to get the beginning of the sunshine at the beginning of spring. I will be heading into the city tomorrow, so I will be doing a few streams from in there. I have a concert to see tomorrow evening, so I thought it'd be a good idea to take yourselves for a nice walk before I do so. Hello, Pug! Befriend the pug dogs, exactly. Exactly. The pug hole is in the house. So I hope you are well. We'll see, let's see what better we can show us. I think we might go find a seat, and that way I can show you what's in my bag, play us a little bit of Kalimba, and there were some benches around here too, I'm pretty sure. Let's go find somewhere to sit. So I can tell you that my trial of this little wrist mount thing for my mobile phone is successful. It's making life so much easier, a lot easier. Okay, let's go sit in the little rotunda. So we'll go for one quick walk around the water here again, and then we'll go sit in the rotunda over there. Actually, I think someone's sitting there. Maybe not then. We'll find somewhere. But I don't know about yourselves, I find these sort of places very, very calm, very relaxing. And, you know, even if there's stress and horror going on out there, a little dose of nature and everything seems a lot easier to deal with. Take your time. It won't be a super long stream today, but I did think that it would be a good idea to monopolise some of the sunshine while we have it. Okay, let's see if we can find more of these ducks. Where are the ducks? And as a lot of you will know, I'm an absolute sucker for a reflection on water. So that will keep me happy for a very long time. Hello Johnny Knight, really good to see you. I hope you are well. Welcome to Melbourne, Australia. There is quite a few dragonflies around here, so I'm not sure if you can see those. So I might go sit up on the bench on the hill. That's probably going to do us nicely. Okay. And try not to get too many twigs in my hair on the way. Oh, nice. Excellent. Where in Australia are they from? So I'm in Melbourne, Victoria. Fallen Star is up in Coffs Harbour, New South Wales. Odyssey, that was here just before, was in South Australia. We've got people in the chat from all over the place. So we're an interesting group of people, us Aussies. So there's that bird still sunning itself on the... there's two birds up there actually. There's a peewee on the other side, having a bit of sun. Thank you very much, Pug, I do appreciate it. And just to give you an idea of where we are, up ahead is Dandenong Road, which is one of our main roads. It's our #1 highway slash freeway that you can drive all around Australia on, and it sticks as close to the beach as it can. So one of the Australian dreams is driving around the entire country, and that would be the road that you do it from. So that's actually just behind us through here, but as you notice, it's not loud. So partly with all these little parks is it really gives you a bit of an escape out of all the chaos, and you'll hear more the birds and the wind than anything else. Yes, there are whales in New South Wales, that's hilarious. Okay, here's a good tree, so we're going to go sit on the bench up ahead. Hello Susie Q in Florida, how are you? I'm assuming FL is Florida. So welcome, we're making our way to a park bench, and I had to just stop because this one's kind of cool. So this will be one of our pine conifers. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. So I'm in Melbourne, Australia. We're just going to go and have a sit here. Actually the rotunda's empty, so let's go back to the rotunda. We're going to sit down, and I'm going to pop the camera on a tripod so you can have a bit of a look-see, and I'm going to play us some kalimba, which I've got in my bag, which is a little thumb piano, and I'm going to show you a few bits and pieces I brought along. So first and foremost, this is my little setup here. So as you can see, I've got you on my wrist, so that makes it a lot easier. It gives me a whole hand back. My little GoPro has little flip out feet on the oh nice, yes, we are in Wednesday, so we're technically in the future. It is about 1:30 p.m. I think, roughly, on Wednesday here in Australia. Tomorrow is looking good, the future is looking good. So let's make sure I've got you at least a nice angle. Here we go. Ooh, and do not get that caught in the bench. I think there's going to be a few tricks for young players to sort out here. Hello Dr. Ed, really good to see you. Okay, let me make sure I've got you a nice angle. I think we might be better doing it here. That way I'm next to the microphone and you can see. Okay, so there we go. I have popped you all down. Hello everyone. And it makes life a little bit easier. That way I can concentrate on the chat a little bit more, and I can do exactly what I was planning to do now, is show you some of the things I have in my backpack. So if anyone is a streamer or has any use for it, today we are testing this, which I bought on Amazon. So this is a sports armband with a universal attachment for smartphones, and it's been quite fun. So that's what this is. So that's one of the things we're trialing today. I know, right? I really wished it worked that way too. I think it cost me maybe $15. I will post a link in the chat later to the one I bought on Amazon, because it is very handy. Now the other thing I bought to show you is one of our Australian staples, which we call a CheesyMite scroll. So this is one of our bakery delights. We are Vegemite obsessed here, as a lot of you will know. So this is a scroll that will have cheese and butter and everything like that inside it. I did buy one of the ones from Coles, and I'll show you what that looks like too, because a lot of us will have different standard snacks, and this is definitely one of the Aussie go-tos. So Coles is one of our supermarkets, and I did buy this at the Coles. So here we go. We have one delightful CheesyMite scroll. And if your hand doesn't get greasy from touching it, it hasn't been made properly. So inside you'll have Vegemite and cheese, all of the good things. So there we go, that is a CheesyMite scroll. Beautiful. We've also got someone else here from Canada. Michael is in British Columbia. The other thing a lot of us would do is grab a nice coffee from the supermarket instead of going elsewhere. So, you've got my leg in the picture, which doesn't really help. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I have got the mic next to me. The shorts have been a bit strange in recent days. I will say that there has not been a lot of yeah, it felt like there was an update or something going through. It all got a bit odd. Yeah, correct. And we're very, very similar to Canada. And you own some of our best dairy is owned by Canadian companies now. Hello, Roadhog. Hope you're really good. Hello to Hag as well. Welcome, welcome. So here we go. This is for I'm going to just pick this up for a minute so I'm more directional, and then I will show you what's in here, which is a new kalimba that I've bought that's also semi-acoustic, so I can actually mic it up. So here we go. Let's see how much of this we can do. This one's for you, Road. Johnny Knight says no, back in the day Canada and Australia was together. You guys have some of our rock still crazy, right? That is correct, gone Wonderland. So yes, we were attached to Canada, Africa, lots of other places, and stuff shifted over time. Park Face Media, Road, I know you are lurking, but hi to you. Roadhog can, oh yes, fallen star, soul sister 22 I enjoy. The relax of park and birds talking, there is a lot of that. Fallen star, oh that is good to know, because it's not just me having trouble. No, it's all of us in the same mess. Hello, funny IRL clips. Yes, I'm Inspector Gadget with the chat on my arm and a few more attachments to come. Park Face Media, hey at funny IRL clips, long time. So that was the Kookaburra Song tune. We'll move to a different tune for a little while. So let's see what we're going to do here. Pugfist Media at Soul Sister 22. Yes, very relaxing. It's a good break from all the drama out there. Johnny Knight says nice. Thank you, Roadhog. Kennel says when I try to select comment, nothing happens. Fallen, it's a thing. Pugface Media says I miss all your singing. You, Laren, even Spirit. Yes, we all sing, and Pug does. Pug is the king of ballads. Oh yes, he is. Pug knows how to sing and play guitar. So that was a little bit of Hit the Road Jack. Hello. So here we go. Sorry, I've missed a couple of other people coming in. Mighty Righteous and Violet's Little Songs. Oh yeah. Laren Director, Roadhog, hello. Funny IRL clips, dress up as a migrant and you will get free money. Road says it's a YouTube issue. Oh yes, a YouTube issue. And so I say. So that's I Shot the Sherriff there. Let me just really quickly catch up with all of the chats, because if I do try to sing them all, it can take a little while. Hello Ozvlogs, really good to see you. I can play quite a few instruments. Sitting in front of me at the moment is my little kalimba. So most of the time I will be doing sing streams with Pugface Media, who is in the channel, also has a channel called Pugface Music. We both also do a lot of IRLing, and I will be doing a lot more singing and playing instruments and stuff while I do this. It's been part of getting my proper setup too. So I do have a setup where I can play the a string instrument while I walk and stuff like that. So I will show you in a second. I'll just quickly catch up with the chat, and then I'll show you the instrument I've brought with me today, and we'll have a little bit of a play and we'll go from there. I also sing a lot. I do a lot of improv, and at the moment I've been singing the chat to different songs. So like this, Vlogs, found you on X. I like your style, Violet's Inspiration Soup. Can you play any instruments? Pug says, sing the chat. I am trying to do that. Hope I'm doing well. Hello, Aussie Butte 81. Hoi, hoi, how are you? It's another fallen angel. So there we go. So what I'm going to do quickly is we're going to do a hand check, and I'm going to pop this here, and I will show and play a little bit of the kalimba for you. So hopefully we've got a bit of a nice background happening there. So where in Australia are you, Ozvlogs? I'm in Melbourne. Fallen Stars up in New South Wales. We've got people all over the place in the chat at the moment. Okay, I get it. Fallen Angel is Mason. I get it. And Fallen Star is Spirit. Get it. Hello, Piggy News Network. Hello. Welcome. Okay, let's move forward an inch or two so you don't at least see the side of the park bench. I've got that Park Life song by Blur going through my head at the moment. I did see them in concert back in the day. They were quite good. Okay, so I did promise you some new instrument and a little bit of music. So this is all experimenting today to see how the audio works, see if this actually works up. So here we have, in its case, by a brand called Moozica, Moozica. So a lot of you will know, you're in Geelong, beautiful. My friend Pug, who is in the chat that I normally sing with, is in California, and he calls Geelong Geelong, mainly to have a joke with me. I'm in Geelong often. It's a nice area down there. I will be down there in the not too distant. So let me just show you what I have here. Here's my little Kalimba. So this one is different from the previous one I've had in that it is a better quality instrument, and it also has a small pickup in the bottom of it. So that means if I need to, I can amplify it. So in the past, my previous one was purely acoustic, and you will have all seen me using that a lot in my streams. So no, I worked it out. And Pug also says Austria is a joke, by the way. So all us Aussies go to bite and go, no, it's not Austria, it's Australia. I've learnt not to bite. So here we go. This is the little Kalimba. Now let's see if I can play a little bit with you seeing it. So how the Kalimba is different is normally the notes would run in this direction on any form of keyboard stringed instrument, but here it goes 1, 2, 3. So to play a scale, you have to go. Okay, so I think you're going to have better audio if I play it behind you. So just let me know if you can actually hear that. So if you can't hear it, it's not going to be much use me playing a little bit lower, and there is a little bit of a breeze behind me at the moment. So let me just pick you up and take you on a slight different long dong. No, that's why I don't have a German accent. Ik heiße Violetta. Ik lebe in Melbourne, Australia. Ik at 50 Jahre alt. I did do a little bit of German at school. I do have a small amount of German blood, though I have a lot more Italian blood than that. We're a very multicultural country here. Awesome, you can hear it. That's really good. So when I get my proper test out my chest mount, which I got last night, I will be able to actually play the Kalimba while I'm walking and still see the chat too. So that will be quite nice. Well, what I might do is I'll just move us a little bit closer to the... Oh, I see ducks. Okay, I'm going to get us closer to the ducks and I'll play us a little bit more Kalimba and we'll keep going from there. So yeah, Geelong is one of the port cities of Melbourne. I have done a live stream from Geelong in the past, but I found the coverage was really choppy. So I will potentially be back there in the not too distant. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone in the chat. Don't mail me a blow up piggy. Hello Molly Wog, really good to see you. When we hear the word Molly here, we think of Ian Molly Meldrum from Countdown fame. And if you are old enough, we sometimes think the word chook to go along with that one. So here we go. We've got Kalimba. We've got everything else. We're going to slightly relocate down to the little area here. So one of the other things I love about Australia, and this is the same everywhere, is that you'll have these little parks everywhere. You'll always be able to find a seat to eat or to get away or to just get a bit of air, or as we're going to do, sit down and enjoy the ducks. So hopefully you can see them. Now this will be slightly better audio for what I'm trying to do, but maybe not so good audio for everything else. Okay, so I am pointed at the ducks, so hopefully you can see them, and I'll try and play a little bit without knocking this off the bench. It's going to be the challenge. And I think it'll be better when I play behind it, and the main reason for that is the resonance holes in a kalimba are on the back, so the bulk of the sound will actually come out the back of the instrument, not out the front. But it is a very nice little instrument, this one, and I'm quite glad for the upgrade. Now I'm just going to move this because it is a little precarious in the placement, and it's probably a little shady. Now let's maybe head closer to the birds, because though I do like that little rotunda, it's a couple of degrees cooler and you can hear all the sound being muffled. So thank you very much. They do say that the kalimba, also known as a thumb piano, is the most calming and soothing of all the instruments, and I do very much believe that. There is something about the resonance. Normally when they were first made, they would use a gourd, which is a dried pumpkin, as the body of the instrument, and they would flatten nails or bits of metal to make the notes. So it's originally an African instrument. I think it's from Uganda, but I could be, like, don't quote me on the Uganda thing. And they're lovely. So sometimes you'll get double rows. Oh, here are the ducks over here. Let's go and have a look at the ducks. That was the water bird we were watching dry off before, has decided to go and have a swim. So let's see if we can get this little beauty here for a while. So that should be straight ahead. Come, Mr. Ferryman, ferry me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Ferryman, ferry me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. So that's the Banana Boat song by Harry Belafonte, who actually died quite recently. So a lot of us will know that song, and when I see the banana boat, that's what I think of. There we go, there goes the bird, back up for another drying off on the post up ahead. So I have been seeing this particular water bird, oh, it's stretching its wings out, quite a few places around this area. So fallen in the banana patch. I heard fallen star is in the banana patch. I heard fallen star is in the banana patch. Up to no good, fallen star has fallen in the banana patch. Oh no, did you trip on a skin head over ass? There you go. Another one of my little songs. And on that note, I very much forgot to put this away. So I am now walking around one-handed. Give me a second, I'm going to switch hands. I failed myself in my own plans, hey, everyone? Okay, so that should be about the right angle for that. So I will just take us on one little final walk around of this area here, because there were some really nice plants. Sing us a little bit of song as we go. Yes, there's a lot of boat songs. This is a nice willow. Singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. So that's a bit of Gilbert and Sullivan, for any of you that know that, which goes along with I am the very model of a modern major general. But that one's really fast and I won't do that to myself now. And that three little maids from school is also Gilbert and Sullivan out of the Mikado. So hello, No Blue Lines, really good to see you. I know, right? It's a good song, that one. And it's one of those songs that they call a bit of a round, so you can just keep going on it forever if you want to. Hello. Yeah. So I'm not sure how long we've been going for. That's better, my phone keeps flipping. But I will probably have to end this in the not too distant, partly because I'm now one hand less because of my kalimba. But I'm sure there's something we can do about that. So where's somewhere prettier I can put this down? Not quite so. Hello, Crimson Red, really good to see you. Oh, I understand. We all have lives. We definitely all have lives. Half a bee, philosophically, must ipso facto half not be. But can a bee be said to be or not to be an entire bee if it's lost half itself due to some ancient injury? Do you see? La-di-da, 1, 2, 3, Eric the half a bee. Anyway, that is a favourite song. A lot of you will have heard me singing that 1,000,001 times. Along with some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse when you're feeling but anyway, we can go on forever and a day if I do that. So let's find some last spot to sit myself down. Sit myself down, mate, sit myself down. See what I can do, mate, sit myself down. All together now. The Aussies will get the very bad joke there. No one else will. Okay. Oh, I can imagine. They're not cheap, those vet bills. So there we go. I hope everyone has enjoyed a little bit of the peace out of the chaos today with me as we go for a little walk. I will just show you what's on the other side here quickly before I end the stream. So we have a nice little park here with water, ducks, everything like that. There will be a lot of play equipment up ahead, but I won't take us there at the moment just because there are children and I would like to remain respectful of that. But you'll also have a big area you can run around, so this will be so people can run their dogs around and everything like that too. And as you can see, there's multiple benches. There's part of the old brick works up ahead. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good sound. Walking on beach can be quite good. There's a beach here at Wilson's Prom that it squeaks when you walk on it. There's a little basketball court up ahead as well for people that want to play sport and look around. Also, which we'll have in all of our parks here, and I will show you this at least before we go, because I have mentioned them a few times, is that in every park in Australia, pretty much, like not every, but the bulk of them, you know, over a certain size, we'll have a little area like this up ahead, and what that'll have is barbecue table, a barbecue for people to use, picnic tables, shelter, particularly in summer. So a lot of us will of course head to the parks, and it can get very hot in summer, so you need the ability to get out of the sun when required. So what you have here is exactly what I would have told you about, a little barbecue and some picnic tables and everything like that. And they'll have the same thing that I did mention elsewhere too, is the little areas you can get dog bags for your waste and stuff like that, and places for dogs to drink. So there we go, we'll have our free barbecues. Picnic tables, our outdoor area, and a lot of people will have meetups in the parks, like they'll organise to meet their family and they'll have a barbecue and everyone brings something along, and we do a lot of that. So yes, they are Barbies. That is exactly a Barbie. Yep. There's a few songs there too. So we do have a couple of the main roads just near us, but you wouldn't notice that. And we've got one of the main freeways near us as well. And as you can see, it sounds beautiful and quiet. So, and what I will do for us on one of these streams, which I think is a great idea, is we'll go and have a barbie in the park. I'll show you how we do it. And at the very least, I'm sure we can find some happy animals that want to eat it. So, any free cuffs in the park? Maybe. Not that I'm aware of. But you never know. Thank you all for joining me in this little park tour. I hope it's brought calmness to your day. Yeah. So we are going to end very, very shortly. I'm just going to walk us back up to one last look and see if we can find some ducks on the water. And then I'm going to continue on with my day. And hopefully yours all starts a little bit more rested and relaxed. I will be doing a few streams tomorrow from the city. And there's quite a bit I want to show you there. I will pick up from where I where I left off last time. And we'll finish that tour. And then we'll also do a sunset one too. So here's our bird up here having a bit of a preen. Yeah, there's a huge amount of different trees, and they'll all be natives, particularly in the parks. Some of our natives need fire to germinate too, so things like eucalyptus need a fire. So we often are in a normal fire and drought cycle here, though it's got very extreme and out of control in recent years. A tram with a P on the end. She don't like, was it, oh God, has it that song go again? She don't like escaping with barons and elves, doesn't enjoy the theatre, dressed in ermines and pearls. She won't dig the dirt with the rest of the girls. That is why the lady is a tramp. She likes the cool, easy walk, knock down, wind in her hair, life without care. That's oak, and she don't like California. It's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. So there you go. That was a little bit of badly remembered lyrics from Frank Sinatra, Lady is a Tramp. I think I combined 3 verses into one there somehow. And we have to thank the GoPro 13 creator kit that I'm using at the moment, and I will do you all a little video on what I'm actually using and how to stream on it. It's like, after all the years of streaming I've been doing, this is like a complete game changer. So, and a lot of that is because of this little beautiful device I have here. So I do thank you all for joining me. May your day continue with a smile on your face and my silly laugh in your ear. And until next time, let's see if I can get my phone and do this one-handed. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you then. Bye.